All right, the rubber match between the Marlins and the Cardinals, likely the last matchup of the season, unless Miami really, and I mean really, gets things going. 21 games under 500. Cardinals, well, they have a pretty big series coming up next. Be in their best interest to get things going the other way. So you don't want to go into a division series after a series loss. Can they get the one at home? We'll see. Miles Michaelis in line, hopefully for win number 10. That ERA hovering around 3. And I can tell you right now, it wouldn't hover around 3 anymore. Myers in left, just getting the ball in. De La Cruz giving the Marlins an early lead. Braxton Garrett will be happy to take it. 5-7 on the season, ERA just shy of 4.5. But it wasn't about him. It was about Miles. Former Cardinal Carson Kelly coming up with an RBI single. I don't know why he tried to stretch it into 2. Ends the inning. Miles will appreciate that. How much? Well, not really a whole lot. Sanchez driving one out to right center, gets all the way to the wall. That's going to score another run. So 3-0. Miles struggling. So much so, he got pulled in the 4th inning. Doesn't really happen very often. Speaking of things that don't happen very often, Goldie just not able to get to that ball. 3-0. Make it 4-0. Garcia driving in one on the single. Kelly up again. And similar. Gets it by Arenado. That's going to score one. This time he decided to stay at first. 5-0. It was a 6-0 game. Goldie trying to get things going for St. Louis, and he has been really hitting the ball well. That's going to be home run number 10 for him. So he's already got a couple of home runs after the All-Star break. Quite a few extra base hits. Just trying to keep things going. Fortunately, the Marlin bats really kept things going. Cooper driving in a run. 7-1, Miami. Goldie up later, bottom of the 5th. Just talking about him with extra base hits. Well, there's another. That's going to be a double, and that will score a runner. So 7-2. Goldie trying to just get something going with this offense. But it didn't matter with the pitching. Dakota Hudson, so both the long relievers coming in, and I guess they ate innings. They certainly ate a lot of runs. Joey Wendell, his 3rd home run of the season, and the Marlins weren't done. In the 9th, Cooper, 2-run home run. 12-2 Miami, and that would be the finish. 18 hits for the Marlins. Everyone from 3 through 9, at least 2 hits. Everyone except for the second batter drove in a run. Ouch. Garrett gets an easy win. 6-7 on the year now. Castillo, the interesting save, going 3 1/3 innings. For his first, Cardinals with 7 hits. Obviously, you saw Goldie with 2. Carlson also had 2. Oh, not bad. Myers with a double to add. Miles Michaelis, though, struggled. 4 runs, 7 hits allowed over 3 1/3 innings. No one pitched well for the Cardinals. Tough series loss. We'll see if they can rebound. In other action, Boston scores 2 late to force extra innings and then gets a run in the 10th in order to find their way to a win. See, Schreiber gets the save, his 20th of the season. Uber didn't pitch bad, 2 runs over 6 innings. Just no early run support. For Oakland, 5 hits. Crazy stat there, 7 walks. So they actually got walk more than they earned their way technically with the bat getting on base. Peterson, 2 steals. Tough life to be in Oakland A, let me tell you. Speaking of tough life, Cleveland and Pittsburgh. Cleveland blowing the lead in the 8th, and then losing it in the 10th. Bieber, lots of hits allowed, 10 over 6 and 2/3, but he only gave up 1 run. Sam Doe gets the loss, 0-3. Speaking of Pittsburgh, 14 hits, 3 of them coming from the bat of Ke'Bryan Hayes. And guess what? His hit streak stays alive. We're getting close to 20 games. Also stole a base too, so doing everything he can to help out his team. Bednar gets the win. 2 innings, 1 hit allowed. For the Yankees, something about blowing leads. They were up 3-1 and find themselves losing 6-4. Ouch. Cole, not a good outing for him. Very rare. 5 runs allowed, 9 hits. For the Angels, Ohtani, hitless. Trout, not playing. So even without those 2 guys being productive, Angels still find a way to put up 6 runs. Renfroe and Phillips, I'm sure, had a huge part to do with that. They drove in all 6 runs and both had home runs. Cardinals, got to get it together though. Up next, a 4-game series against the Cubs. Pretty sizable division lead, but if the Cubs can sweep, things get interesting.